Food is a basic human right, yet millions face hunger every day. What is global food security? And why is it such a pressing challenge?
Today we present the reason why food insecurity constitutes even so the world produces food. One of the main causes is climate change. Yes, climate change has a big impact on agriculture. Unpredictable weather patterns like floods, droughts, and rising temperature can reduce crop yields and damage food production. For example, some countries' heavy floods destroy farms and cut off food supply routes. Farmers also struggle to adapt to these extreme conditions, which is affect the availability and stability of food supply. Besides that, another major reason is the rising cost of food and inflation. When inflation goes up, the price of basic food increases too. This makes it difficult for low-income families to afford nutritious food. Also, farmers now need to invest in expensive technology and climate-resilient seeds to cope with the changing environment. This raises production costs, which leads to high price for consumers. In urban areas, high transportation and storage costs also make food more expensive. So even if food is available, many people cannot afford it, especially in developed countries.
Today, the world produces enough food to feed everyone, yet millions of people still go to bed hungry every night. So, why does food insecurity still exist? The first thing is climate change play a major role. Rising temperature, unpredictable rainfall, floods and drought reduce crop yields and damage soil fertility. Natural disaster also disrupt food distribution, cutting off food supplies to affected areas. The second is rising costs and inflation make food unaffordable. Farmers face highest production costs due to expensive technology and climate resiliency. At the same time, transportation and logistic costs increase food prices, especially in urban and developing areas. The third is there is unique excess and food waste. Large amounts of food are wasted every day in homes, restaurants, and supermarkets, while vulnerable communities struggle to access nutritious food. The most affected are children, the elderly, and the poor. Hunger leads to malnutrition, weak immune system, poor learning ability, and limited for opportunities. The lastly is food insecurity is not caused by a lack of food, but by problems of access, affordability, and sustainability. To overcome this challenge, we must increase agricultural productivity, reduce food waste, support charity and international aid, combat climate change, and use technology to build a more secure food system.
Hi everyone, my name is Tirisha, and for this part of the documentary, I will be explaining the possible solution to this global issue. So, after understanding the problem of hunger in a world full of food, the biggest question is what we can actually do with this. The good news is the solutions are already exist. First, we need to increase agricultural productivity. This means helping farmers grow more food using better and more efficient method without harming the environment. That's where the smart farming and technology such as AI came in. With modern tools, farmers can monitor crops, predict weather patterns, and reduce waste and improve the food production. Next, we must combat the climate change. Climate change causes flood, drought, and extreme weather, which seriously affect the food supply. Sustainable farming practices are essential to protect our future food systems. Another important solution is reducing poverty. Hunger is not only about food availability, it also about food access. When people have stable income and opportunities, they can afford nutritious food. We also need better infrastructure related to food production, such as proper storage, transportation, and distribution so that the food reaches people instead of being waste. Lastly, charity and international aid plays a crucial role, especially during crises and emergencies. In conclusion, ending hunger is not impossible. With technology, awareness, and collective effort, we can turn world of plenty into a world where everyone has enough to eat. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
There are two awareness about the global food security. First, extreme food waste. Extreme food waste happen every day in restaurant, supermarket, and home. In restaurant, food is thrown away when customers do not finish their meal. In supermarket, good food is waste because it doesn't look perfect. At home, people often buy too much food until it's spoiled. This waste food could actually feed millions of hungry people. Reducing food waste is very important because it can help fight hunger and protect the environment and economy. Second, the most affected. The most affected by hunger are children and the poor. They have limited access to nutritious food and suffer first when food prices rise. Hunger causes malnutrition in children, leading to weak body and slow growth. It also affects their learning as hungry children cannot focus in school and struggle to reach their full potential. This is one of the actions to support global food security. Donate and support organizations. We can help fight hunger by donating food or money to food bank and NGO. This organization support poor family and the homeless by providing emergency food to them. Even a small donation can make a big difference because when many people contribute, it can bring real change to the lives of those in need.